G'day everybody, it's Mike, hope you're well. Welcome to the channel, and here's a little bit of an update on what I am doing with the Bathurst track. And this section here is this is all actually the whole thing brand new. So we got a brand new bridge, all scratch built, all done little by little. This took hours and hours to get right, looking at photos and sorting things out. So I'll just bring this across. So the building that I built is this one. So this is the 1985 version of the timing tower and record keeping and lap counting and all that sort of stuff that they did. And as you can see, it's an evolution of the time of the track. This small section here, which actually looks like that was the original building. This is going back into the 60s. I can't remember exactly when, but this is the original timing, and that was it. That was all there was at the track. And opposite that were the pits. There was no bridge, there was nothing else. And here's another photo of it. I can't remember what year this is, but I think it's like 1965 to 68, somewhere around there, fairly early. So that part is very old. It's gone now. They've demolished it long ago, and they built the new bridge, and on top of the bridge is another observation timing set up there, and this end of the bridge obviously goes across the track into the pit area. Now this section, which is a pain, trying to think, that's it. I've started to build the bottom part, which is here. That's come along okay. Now originally I was using this model here. This is out of Race Driver 3, I think it is, Supercars 3. It's close, but this modelling is absolutely rubbish and can't be used. So I built the whole thing from scratch. I did use this as a rough idea of heights and measurements and things, but that was it. So the first building is the old timing section, but now I'm building this. This is very blurry, I'm sorry, but that's the quality of the video I had taken off TV. And you can see here this front section here, which is perfectly square. That is, this is from 1970, I think, this photo, 71. That's that section there. That's all there was. No bridge, no nothing. The old pits, you can see the pits there. They used to come down Conrod Street and go in tight here and into the pits. There was no wall, there was nothing there between the pits and the main and pit straight. And over the years they added on to where are we here? So this is all corporate area, and then they had these chairs and tables, and in under here was undercover, so bad weather they could just go under here, and they put screens right along the end, and they'd be reasonably dry, and they can get drunk and fall down and all that sort of stuff. I don't know how, there's people on the top here, I don't know how they get there. I can't see any staircases open here, whether they come up. There might be a staircase here maybe, don't know. But that was another observation tower there, and you can see another photo. This photo here is the largest section. So I've done this part here, that's almost finished. I'll get this here now. There's no real good photos behind it. I never knew what was behind here, and it's awesome. The community has been awesome at rFactor 2 forums. One of the guys has a book called The Great Race, and he took photos of the pages and put them on the forum. Now I've already got this photo because that's a fairly common photo, but this is another one here, and you can see underneath they've got fairly big steel beams, which are the same steel beams that hold the bridge up. So I'll probably put a little bit of detail in underneath here, and it's hard to see, but inside, see this, you got the plastic screen here which roll up and disappear, or roll down, either way. But inside you can see another part of the building inside this section, and that's where all the corporate parts were there. And the drivers after the race would come in here and they'd walk out onto the podium and collect their trophies and so forth. But this photo, this is from 1984, I think, this photo. At the back was a Better Break service, which was a business which was run behind there. So I think that was open all the time to the public on, when the race wasn't on. It was just a normal, just drive up there and drive in. So I built that. There's a little staircase down there. I think that might be just, I don't know, I don't think it's corrugated iron, it's just like sheets or something. There's a couple of windows in there. And you can see here, there's barely see in there, there's a building or room, and then all this is open. And here's another shot. You can see there that this back section here, from there back is the brakes workshop. And so there's another photo, can't find it, unbelievable. There's another photo which shows red all the way down. So there's the other doorway there I was talking about, and this tower up top. There's a railing which goes all the way around, so I'll do that, and that's where the people come up there. I don't know whether there's an internal stairway or something which they would come up and go there. I can't find any photos of that. So I didn't see that before. I've got to build that. There's some sort of little enclosed area there. But yeah, there's just lots and lots of little details which just go looking at photos. I can find there. So there's another little enclosed area. So that is that area there. Got no idea what that is, but they're all chairs, tables, and then there's the open area there. So slowly coming together, and I'll probably be another week or so building this model. Height selection. So in here I will build that inner room, so you can see through. The glass will be transparent, be able to see a bit of more detail in there. There's the Better Brakes workshop, so that's in there. There won't be anything much in there. I'll just make it like a concrete balls and things, and there's your stairway, and that other little enclosure is over the top of that. So this should be finished in about a week. There's more details I've got to put in here. This section in here is purely guesswork. There's another photo here which we looked at earlier. See, there's a stairway there, or a ladder with a safety ring around it, and then there's another stairway here. This ladder I think comes out of this room, and this stairway goes to a doorway here. But hopefully I can get it there. I'll map it, AO map it, and we will have this up in this track probably next weekend, all going well. But that's about it at the moment. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you in about a week's time for the next update.